Okay, so today we're going to build a drill holder slash organizer with a little shelf on top in order to be able to store drill bits and other random things that you may want to store on top of it. What you're going to need for your supplies are two pieces of plywood at 8 inches by 8.5 inches and 3 at 8 inches by 15 inches, and then you're going to need 4 8-inch long chunks of 2x4 and some 1.25 drywall screws. Work very well for this. I've already got everything kind of pre-drilled and partially assembled here to help make the process go by a little faster. You're going to want to take your sheet here, which I have figured out my spacing based on the width of my drills that I'm going to be using in this. And then I measured how far back on the drill it was from the end here to up here at the front, and figured out the width, which on mine happened to all be right at 1.5 inches. And I went back, measured back far enough, and put 1.5 inch hole with a hole saw, then just used a little hand saw to cut the grooves out. You'd be able to use a jigsaw or whatever may be the case. I just did not happen to have one the day I put this all together, or got everything cut. So we are going to start assembly here. Go ahead and go through, get everything nice and squared up here. Not difficult. It's a little on the difficult side right now, only having one hand and no better way to hold my camera currently, but we will make do with what we have here. So going through getting these guys all lined up and put together. Nice little jig or an extra set of hands would be really great for doing this sometimes, but and you can see I've got little marks on roughly where the center of the 2x4 needed to fall. Those guys all nice and screwed down. And then once you get that part done, you can go ahead and flip her over and take your top piece. Go ahead and get that guy lined up on there. Now, if you're using kind of rougher cut plywood like what I've got going here, I like to put the nice factory cut edge right at the front of everything. That way, you know, it looks a little nicer. Not that it can really make anything look too great out of OSB here, but we'll make do. And back that guy out of there quick. I'm going to go ahead and apologize about some of the camera work. Like I said, I don't really have a tripod or anything yet to be able to hold up any of my stuff, so it does make it a little more difficult, and unfortunately the quality of the videos are going to suffer a little bit until I can come up with some sort of a tripod here. So sorry about the yelling in the background. That would be my daughter. Alright, So now that we got that all done, I'm going to spin that guy this way here. And we got a nice little back piece, which helps with attaching to your wall. Once it's all said and done here, if you really wanted to, you could stop there, but I added additional sides on mine here just to be able to go ahead and have a nice little fully enclosed shelving box here. Well, I could use it to store bits and so on and so forth. Flip her over onto this side and get your other plate lined up. Your last and final piece.